recent events, the salaries of college football coaches has been under an enormous amount of scrutiny. Whether it be Nick Saban at the University of Alabama or Jim Harbaugh at the University of Michigan, the fact that college football generates a large percentage of revenue for universities cannot be disputed. College football games generate a ton of money for universities. It is a plain and simple fact. According to CBS, Alabama's athletic revenues totaled $143 million, which is more than all 30 NHL teams and more than 25 out of the 30 NBA teams. With a revenue this large, it is only fitting that the man responsible for bringing in all these crowds of people gets paid a substantial amount of money. The fact is that people pay to see the teams that win, which is why the winningest teams have the largest stadiums and the largest fan bases. According to Forbes, by making it to a BCS semifinal bowl, teams can earn about $6 million for their programs, simply by qualifying for the semifinals, which is a $6 million difference that universities do not have to pay for equipment or uniforms. This is no easy feat. Coaches are placed under a tremendous amount of stress and are in the public eye 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every play is documented somewhere on the internet, and every comment made and every interview is dissected by some news reporter across the country. A common misconception is that all college coaches are making as much as the highest paid coaches, while Division II coaches make far less money than Division I coaches. Saban and Harbaugh are the top earners in college football, even with Saban's salary being cut about $72,000 from last year, according to CBS. In addition to physically attending games, universities gain popularity by broadcasting commercials for their respective universities during their respective games. A great way to get out news about your school is by having a football team that wins and of having a football team that is successful. Potential students oftentimes end up attending colleges that they are the most familiar with. A great way to get students familiar with your college is via commercial. While some coaches may be considered to be overpaid, certainly not all of them are. And the ones that are paid the most generate the most fan base, have the highest fan base, and generate the most revenue. Money made, it pays to have a successful football team. Money made from games and advertising and sale of merchandise is used to purchase school supplies and even expand campuses. Ticket and concession sales during games is also donated into funds that provide scholarships. Therefore, the more ticket sales you make and the more concessions you sell, the more money you can have for scholarships, which will benefit more than football fans on the school campus. It will benefit academic departments with grants to go study abroad, etc. In conclusion, college football coaches are not overpaid. They do a lot for their universities off the field and on the field, such as community service, and they make their players well known to the public and make so that little kids have good role models to look up to and goals to aspire to. Football players are also some sort of celebrities on campus, and when people see them, they oftentimes take pictures of them, and it's like a big deal. Football teams hold a lot of respect on campuses, not just in the South, across the country, and their coaches are even sometimes celebritized. Like Nick Saban's on buttons at Alabama, he's a celebrity there. Football games generate a huge amount of money for the universities that they play. Students enjoy them, fans come from all across the country to see them, and most importantly, it's a good distraction from everyday problems and economic discrepancies. College football is one of the greatest things to happen to the country, and college football coaches are not overpaid because they are able to bring joy to millions of people across the country by simply watching a football game. Football brings people together across the country and banding for a team and rooting for their opponent's failure. College football is a great escape from reality and helps people to relax and enjoy family time and spend time with those that they love. College football is enjoyed by veterans overseas and people across the country, and they even play football in London to try to attract a European audience. College football is a great way to bring people together and show a sense of national pride in our country. College coaches are responsible for all of this and bringing teams together and bringing fans together across the country.